This video is brought to you by Friendship. What's up, everyone? I'm Steven from the Hills Maniacs, and today I'm going to be comparing two of my favorite shows that I enjoy watching on TV, that being Friends and A Million Little Things. These two shows, if you're a fan of either of these shows, you know that they are both very similar in nature, except one is, like Friends is a comedy, A Million Little Things is a drama and like a more serious show. But at the core, at the center of both of these shows is like the same kind of theme. It's like how friendship, or how friends can get you through life and everything else, kind of. Or, both shows are about a group of friends that help each other, or lift each other up, or try to help each other get through life struggles. Except one show does this in a more serious way, while the other, does it in a funny way. So today I'm going to be saying what I like about each show individually, and then I will say which one I like, I think is better than the other one. And at the end I will rank both shows out of like 5 star, what I would give it out of 5 stars essentially. And if you are a fan of either of these shows, then leave down in the comments section what your favorite moment from either of these two shows has been so far. Or what Friends is obviously no longer on TV, but let me know what you thought was the best moment from Friends, and if you're a Million Little Things fan, let me know what you thought has been the best moment from that show so far. So without further delay, let's get into the comparison. So let's start with what I like the most about Friends. This show, I feel like it's meant to lift us up. If we're going through something in life, they don't necessarily deal with that exact thing on Friends, but it still gives you a laugh, or it's meant to lift your spirits and everything. The fact that this group of people know each other so well that they're comfortable around each other, they make each other laugh on occasion and everything else. They help each other get through so much. That kind of, we can kind of relate to that. That's something that everybody wants, is somebody to, help us out in life, or help us get through the tough times and things like that. And that's what Friends does in a funny way. And I do enjoy, the show is still on to this day. It ended in 2002, I think, because it went from the early 90s, I think, to the early 2000s. It went about 10 years. It had 10 seasons, so I'd assume it's about 10 years of TV. But the fact that it's still on to this day and has a cult following, I feel like is the biggest impact of this show. It's just that, it is so enjoyable to watch, and it is rewatchable. You can sit down and watch every episode and just laugh again because, of the goings on and the shenanigans that they all go through together, It makes us want to be in that situation and wish we had that kind of group of friends that are willing to goof around with each other so much, but also can be serious when they need to be. I feel like the whole premise of that show was just to make us laugh. It's to being a sitcom, it's meant to make us laugh, which is a good thing. When you're feeling down and everything else, I feel like that was its main focus, was just making us, the audience, laugh. But if you look at a show like A Million Little Things, that show is more grounded and realistic. That's what I like about A Million Little Things so much, is that everything that the characters in that show deal with is realistic. It's seriously realistic. Everything they struggle, all their struggles and everything else, you connect with them when you watch this show, because they deal with real life issues such as addiction, or marital issues, or debt, and all these other things that they struggle with, or that real people struggle with. They struggle with on A Million Little Things, and that's why that's more grounded than Friends. But Friends is definitely rewatchable. If you've never seen it, go check it out. Because you will laugh, and I feel like you can relate to those characters. It's just not as much so as in A Million Little Things. Now, what I like the most about A Million Little Things, like I said, is that It deals with real life things, and it also manages to stay consistent throughout. There's nothing too like outrageous about it. It doesn't deal with like, I mean, it sprinkles in funny moments, but it's mostly like what people go through in their daily lives. Like if one of the characters owns a restaurant, and you see her struggles with that, and everything feels like it's a constant flow. Like they never kind of go away from the main focus of the show. Every episode is connected. Like Friends, I feel like some of the episodes might not be connected as others. Like obviously relationships between two of the characters would stay throughout the series, like for a while or whatever. But then but then it would kind of divert away from that and go into something else. But like A Million Little Things stays consistent with everything. So if like two characters are dating and they break up, they're done. They're done. They move on to something else. Or if somebody dies or whatever, or somebody gets hurt, they're hurt in the next episode. Things like that. It stays consistent throughout. It's a steady flow. And it feels like honestly, in my opinion, it's like the most realistic show I've ever seen. Just because I feel like I'm there in that moment with those people, as if I'm talking to them. I'm there with them, like they're my friends or something, and they're helping me get through life or whatever. That's why this is like a really, really good show. And if you've never seen A Million Little Things, for a different reason than you should see Friends, you should definitely check out A Million Little Things. If you're dealing with any real life struggles, A Million Little Things is a show to get you through it, because you'll see that no matter what these characters go through, they all have each other's back. And that's kind of what we need in real life. Is like somebody to hold us up or to get us through the hard times. And that's what A Million Little Things presents on the show. And they even incorporate, every time they incorporate some new struggle, they still manage to keep other struggles in there. It's never too overwhelming. There's never anything like, weird like plot holes or anything as far as I've seen. Like everything seems to stay consistent, and it's like perfect storytelling in my opinion. So of the two shows between Friends and A Million Little Things, for me personally, A Million Little Things is better. I've only seen, I've seen it since the beginning. It's only 3 seasons in, while Friends had 10 seasons. I honestly don't know if as many people have seen A Million Little Things right now as they have Friends, but if you are a fan of it, spread the word. Get other people to watch this show, because it definitely should be renewed for a 4th season if it hasn't been yet. It's like a fantastic show, and I love everything about it. If I were to rank A Million Little Things and Friends, I'd give A Million Little Things a 5 out of 5, just because I think it's perfectly executed with everything that they do in that show, and I highly recommend it if you've never seen it. And then Friends, I'd give maybe like a 3 or 4 out of 5. Nothing against Friends, it's just compared to that show, it's not like perfect. It's perfect for what it was, but it's not the most perfect show. Like there were some ridiculous situations and things that happened on that show, but I mean, for me personally, like comparing both of these shows was tough, because I love watching both these shows. Like Friends, I stay up late at night to watch, because that's like the only time I get to watch it, but it's on till like 5 in the morning or something. Like I'll just stay up late and watch it until I fall asleep or whatever, and then like A Million Little Things is on at 10 o'clock every Wednesday night on ABC, so it's like I look forward to every new episode of that as well. So it's like both shows are rewatchable and highly enjoyable, but A Million Little Things is the better of the two. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you're a fan of either of these shows, which one do you think is better? We'd love to hear your opinions as well, and be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Comparing TV shows, we watch a lot of TV, so we can probably compare a lot of our favorite shows together. So if you're a fan of TV shows and watching TV and everything, check out our channel for more TV show related content every Friday. And thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe.